Hello everyone and welcome back to a 3v3 match for the Elite mod. On the blue team we have Gord as a Space Marine, Reaper of Zombies making the first appearance as a Tyrannid, and Alphablades playing as the Chaos Space Marines. On the right side, red team, we have Minikid as Tyrannids, Elena as Eldar, and Rotte playing as the, what I'm guessing is going to be the Blood Ravens Space Marines. This is a pretty straightforward map. Left lane, mid lane, right lane. If you played a MOBA, you understand how this map... Yeah. I probably made that joke the first time we played this map. Did I do my sponsoring joke last time we did this map? This game, by the way, is sponsored by Honey and Water. Kind of good separate, together not so much. But tokshen approved. Ugh. Honey. Bears like it. Alright, Reaper Zombies loading in. Let's get this done. Yes, so anyway. Let's see. Tyrannids going up mid against Elena's Eldar. On the left side we have Gord and Minikid. That's going to be facing off Space Marines versus Tyrannids. And then Rotte going down with the Blood Ravens against Alphablades. Heretical Thousand Suns. I approve. Thousand Suns are pretty cool. They're like mummies. Oh, actually, they're not like mummies. They're just dust and armor. Alright, so everybody's slowly capturing some points. Tyrannid deciding to try and capture the power node, but then thinking... maybe realizing what they did, coming back. Meanwhile, on the left side, we do already have a skirmish between two scout squads, and it looks like somehow Gord scout squads are taking the less of the two here. Maybe they got into cover first, I'm not sure. Here comes the Tech Marine backed up for the blue team here, but on the red team we have an entire tack squad and an apothecary coming up. It seems to be Rotte's MO. Nice amount of tack squads backed up by apothecary, who likes to drop in the drop pods with more tack marines. It's been working well for him so far. On the right side, Tyrannids versus Chaos, duking it out in melee. Minikid, wait, is that Minikid? Yeah, Minikid. Ooh, we have a sneaky waiting. So I think I said this one wrong. It's Gord versus Rotte and Alpha versus Mini. Whoops. I said Mini versus Gord. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, so red now firmly in control of 2 victory points out of the 3 bleeding points from blue. And we still have a skirmish going on here. Lictor waiting to jump in, I guess, as the Thousand Suns cultist push. The Tyranid is off the point. Looks like they're going to try and get that power point on the right, but on the left side, Rotte did manage to secure the power point for the red team. If blue manages to take that, they will be even there. This victory point still not taken. Kind of surprising. But maybe they'll get to that after they take mid here with a push from the Tyrannid player from Reaper of Zombies. Ignoring all of the Eldar Daka pouring into them, just getting gunned down at the victory point. The other Termagants are like, nope, not going to run into that hail of fire. On the left side, Rotte's Tack Marines are pushing up with the Apothecary leading the charge, trying to take requisition points away from blue. And I imagine pushing onto this victory point that still has not been taken. Oh boy. Meanwhile, on the right side, Alpha does manage to take this power node for his team. But we do have Tyrannid swarms coming up and trying to vie for power over the power node. Power for power. Interesting. Eldar Shield going up in mid from Elena to protect some dire Avenger squads should a push come. On the left side, Rotte has secured this point. Here in a moment. Multiple scout squads trying to take it to the... multiple scouts taking it to the attack squads, getting gunned down, forced to withdraw. We also have some scouts from Rotte here, now under heavy fire from the Tyrannid player, who's finally capturing this victory point for blue, and forced to retreat temporarily. Not able to take the wreck point, but they did manage to neutralize it though. And we have a standoff here between Alpha and Minikid. Currently in Alpha's favor though, considering they actually do control the point. And the Tyrannid player now, after a successful victory against Rotte, is going to go up mid to push into the Eldar as they take a requisition point. They are far away from the shields that have been set up, and they are now engaged in melee, and they are going to quickly lose this fight. Unless they withdraw. There they go. They are temporarily withdrawing, trying to find better positions to fire on the Tyrannid Swarm. That Homer God Brood really needs to get the heck out of there before they fall. Nice grenade. That will. Yep, the Terminates are gone. Terminate. I cannot talk any longer. Warrior Brood, though, tearing into that poor Warlock. Warlock was not able to make it out, and now the Eldar Reaper Dire Avenger Squad, sorry, are now in full retreat. Although we do have another Dire Avenger Squad back here for support. Tyrannid player regrouping here for a push against mid victory point. On the left side, it looks like Gord was able to acquire this power node for blue. Right side power node, though, under attack by the Tyrannid player, by Minikid. There is a heavy bolter turret, but... Okay, there we go. Is it not going to fire? Multiple attack squads inbound from the left, but this heavy bolter turret refuses to even fire. Maybe it's a defective one. They are Chaos after all. They do have some defective parts. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, on the left side here we have Attack Marine from Gord holding back multiple squads from Rotte, but they are being flanked by Shotgun Scout Squad just getting shot in the face. Oh no. Shotgun is doing work. Meanwhile in mid, Tyrannid push against the Eldar. Trying to take that victory point. Thinking about it again. Pulling back. Too much fire right now. Maybe we'll go back to retreat and heal up and may make another attack. Meanwhile, on the right side, the Tyrannid player did manage to destroy the Heavy Bolter, pushed out Alphablades from the point, and they will be taking that power node shortly, as Rotte is also taking the power node on the left. Red is still in firm control of 2 of the 3 victory points, pushing Blue's victory points down to 260. They really need to do a push up here on mid to get that victory point away from the Eldar's hands.
Scouts ready. There lies the key to victory.
Also need to get their Tech Marine back. Rotte canceling the capture on the power node, probably on accident. But here we go, the Tyrannid capture of the right side power node is in effect. And the Tyrannid are advancing towards the mid to try and protect that victory point where they, I'm assuming, think that the enemy is going to be attacking. It's probably a safe assumption. Ooh! Termagon's taken out by the Attack Marines from Alphablades. Now taking off the power node for the blue team once again. Here comes the rest of the Tyrannid Swarm, though. Never mind. They are currently holding. And in mid, they are fighting against the Tyrannid's Lictor, who was trying to get the Warlock back up. Managed to get the Warlock up, but died in return. We'll see if the Warlock can make it out of here. See if the sacrifice was worth it, but no, the Warlock is gunned down as well. So now you have both heroes out of commission right here, and Rotte's hero out of commission right there. Blue team currently has no heroes. Or red team. Did I say blue team? Sorry, I meant red team. Alright, on the left side here, we have Rotte up against Gord. Space Marines versus Space Marines. Scouts trying to get into a good position. Shotgunning and grenades going down. A vicious bolter fight. Tyrannid Swarm coming to flank Rotte Space Marines, though, from the back. And here it comes. There we go, and Rotte is forced to withdraw. The Apothecary, who has managed to get up, is going to fall one more time. And is immediately brought back to life. Meanwhile, in mid here, we have Hive node getting destroyed, and Alpha Blade squads are currently engaged with the Tyrannid Swarm. Plague Champion currently running, trying to get back to the attack squads who are providing cover fire here. And it looks like on the left side, they're going to be able to capture that power node for blue, but what they really need is another victory point. Tyrannid Warriors inside melee range against attack squads from the Chaos Space Marine. Tearing into their faces. Plague Champion trying to do some damage here. And there we go. The Warrior Brood is finally forced to retreat. But here comes the Lictor. Meanwhile, in mid, they're still trying to take out that building. And there goes the Lictor deciding not to take that fight. Probably a smart decision. Blue really needs to gather up and take this middle victory point. They are now down to 164 points. Here comes the Tyrannid Swarm again, led by their hero, the Ravener. Enemy's Lictor is in place, though. And it looks like we may have a flanking action here from Gord. Maybe trying to get behind Rotte's forces or trying to get behind mid. Here we go. Looks like trying to get behind Rotte's forces. And here's an engagement. Not sure it's actually favorable for Gord as his Tech Marine drops immediately and leaving his squads outnumbered. And in the middle, the Dire Avenger squad has engaged against the Tyrannus, doing a little skirmisher fire, pulling back to the safety of the Shield and other Dire Avenger squads. Still firmly in control of that victory point. Rotte pushing back Gord Space Marines on the left. And here comes Alphablades Space Marines coming up, hopefully going up the middle to try and capture this middle victory point. Blue team down to 126 points. But with Rotte here coming up the left side, there's going to be a lot of support for that midpoint. Tyranid player looks like they're trying to get a flank on the Eldar position. No, they are just traveling to the left side, ignoring this victory point altogether. And Alphablades is following. Looks like they're trying to get behind Rotte's forces, who is now currently capturing the 1 point that Blue currently has. And looks like they may take out the Slictor if it's not careful enough. Tyranid forces coming in to flank Alpha's squads. Rotte's squads in, some nice cover. Just weathering the storm. Ravener is down, and it looks like this flanking action is turned against Reaper of Zombies, as his Tyranids are forced to withdraw. 2 victory points still firmly in the grasp of Red, and the last point neutralized, leaving them down to 73 points. Warrior Brood versus Rotte squads. Warrior Brood is going to be gunned down. Did not have a chance. Alpha squads are in full retreat. Looks like Gords are pushing up against a power node, but what they really need to do is take out some of these victory points. This may be a flawless victory. Alright, we have a Ravener Brute here, getting gunned down by Rotte's Attack Marines. And there they go. Some Termagants pushing up against the Eldar fortified position. There are Wraithguard back here, and a heavy weapons team, 2 heavy weapons teams. Not going to be able to capture that with the Termagants they have there. And on the left side, Gord is being engaged against Minikid's warriors. This fight is really not going to get anywhere, as the blue team now is losing the game. Good game goes to the red side, Minikid, Elena, and Rotte. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Take care.